Welcome to the Storybook Galaxy.
The Magical Tree of Fairies. Once upon a time, in the vibrant land of Sham, there lived a wise and kind-hearted king. He ruled with compassion and fairness. Every evening, after the Maghrib prayer, the king would walk through his magical garden, where the flowers seemed to bloom just for him. Hold night, the king had a dream, like no other. 4 magical fairies descended from the sky, bringing with them a magical tree. With a wave of her hand, the first fairy brought a golden stem to life, a tree beginning to sprout in the dream world. Then, the second fairy added silver branches, spreading across the golden tree like vines, sparkling with light. The third fairy added diamond leaves to the tree, each one sparkling with the beauty of 1,000 stars. Just then, a strange creature appeared on the tree, munching on a bright red apple as the dream world shimmered with magic. The king woke up with a start, bewildered by the dream he had just experienced. A strange and magical tree and a mysterious creature. What did it all mean? The king sought the wisdom of an ancient sage who revealed that the fairies in his dream were from the mystical land of Mount Kaf. The king announced to his people, whoever rescues the fairies from the demon will be richly rewarded. But, despite their efforts, none of the soldiers succeeded. The minister, humble yet determined, volunteered for the dangerous mission. The king, though worried, granted him permission. The minister found an injured man in the forest and helped him. In return, the man shared a powerful chant that could help the minister communicate with animals. The minister, hearing the fish speak, quickly helped them back into the water. The grateful fish promised to aid him in return. The queen ant, leading her colony, hurriedly passed by. The minister, understanding their need, stepped aside with a smile. The minister rescued a dwarf trapped in the bushes. Grateful, the dwarf offered him a magical cloak of invisibility. The dwarf gave the minister a magical cloak that would render him invisible, perfect for the mission ahead. The minister finally arrived at Mount Quaff, where the dark palace stood. He donned the cloak and slipped past the guards, unseen. The minister faced the fierce demon in the dark palace. With bravery in his heart, he explained he meant no harm and only sought to free the fairies. The demon smirked, throwing a glowing ring into the river, saying, "Return it by dawn if you wish to free the fairies." The minister called upon the fish for help, explaining his task. The fish, grateful, promised to retrieve the ring by dawn. The fish found the ring and swam swiftly toward the shore, determined to keep their promise. The minister returned the ring to the demon, fulfilling the first task. The demon was stunned by his success. The demon gave the minister a second challenge, to return the millet to the sacks by noon. The task seemed impossible, but the minister stayed calm. By noon, the ants had returned all the millet to the sacks, completing the task. The minister's patience and resourcefulness had won him another victory. The demon, enraged by the minister's success, threatened to break his promise. But the minister was not afraid. The minister, quick and resolute, struck the demon with his dagger. The demon's reign of terror had come to an end. With the demon defeated, the minister freed the fairies from their prison. They were grateful and free at last. The fairies, with the minister safely in tow, soared through the night sky, heading toward the king's palace. The minister returned to the king, who welcomed him with open arms, grateful for his bravery and determination. With a wave of their hands, the fairies created the most magnificent tree the king had ever seen, just as he had dreamed. The king, grateful for the minister's bravery, rewarded him with riches beyond measure. The fairies, their mission complete, bid farewell to the king and minister, returning to their mystical land. The garden flourished, with the magical tree at its heart, a reminder of the bravery and kindness that had saved the fairies. The minister, now content, watched over the kingdom he had helped protect, knowing peace had returned.
If you like this story, then do like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.